What's going on? It's your dog Art Man the Great, and we're back with another boxing conversation. Shout out to the Dodgers. Just had to whoop the Jays real quick. I feel like they're gonna win the World Series. But anyways, artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. It's a couple shit I want to talk about real quick. I ain't gonna be on here too long. Just wanted to smoke one and talk about this little boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about certain things. Certain things like that weight cut on B Norman the Stormin. Hey, I like Norman. I just gotta say this. I gotta say this. I like Norman. I really don't care too much for his pops. We gonna argue whatever. I don't hate the nigga or anything like that. But I definitely just got a new nickname for them niggas, man. And that shit got him hot on Facebook right now. I called him B Normal, B Normal Senior, and B Normal Junior. That shit got that nigga hot as shit right now on fucking Facebook. Call that nigga B Normal. Because I said, man, let's be real, man. Your son, he's average as at best, nigga. He's B Normal, nigga. That's what we gonna call him, B Normal, until after this fight. Then after this fight, we'll be calling him the closest thing to 89 Mike Tyson. Now I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. But look, I'm talking shit. People be like, "Oh, Art man, why you ain't giving Brian Norman credit?" I'm definitely giving him credit. He's supposed to be here, right? He got a belt. So if you're a world champion, you in the right spot, right? So when Haney cooks him, I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, well, Norman ain't beat nobody or none," because y'all said that he's the man. He's the guy that's kryptonite for Devin style. Devin is chinny. He's afraid of his own shadow. All types of stupid ass shit. Y'all said all that shit. So when Dev cooked this man, I don't want to hear nobody saying how Brian Norman won shit. Okay, straight up. I had to slow down a little bit on my Brian Norman talk and footage of him on the timeline because I don't want the odds to change. You know, in Haney's favor. I want Dev to be I don't want Dev to be the favorite. I want Brian Norman to be the huge favorite. But Dev, he doing it to himself by just releasing that footage of him hitting the mitts. Man, he hit the mitts, man. Everybody looking at that shit like, yeah, I don't know if I can pick Brian Norman for real. Hey, I be laughing because that hate shit can only get so far, bro. The hate can only get so far. Niggas is talking all this shit. Oh, Dev look terrible. He's weak. He's whack. He's a chump. That nigga dropped that video of him hitting the mitts, looking fucking sharp, big, strong, with the IQ on point. Niggas looking like, I don't know about this country ass nigga Norman no more. Yeah, that's why y'all niggas need to stop. Y'all need to stop picking off of y'all fucking emotions, man, and just watch this shit. Just watch this shit, nigga. I'm telling you right, I wish I could speak to a top ranked matchmaker right now, just to ask him like, would you sign off on this type of fight, Devin Haney versus motherfucking Brian Norman? Nigga probably would have said, hell nah, I ain't signing off on this shit. What I look like? Trying to look. I'm not in the business of making money. We trying to make some money. That's killing the money right now. Put him that young pup in there against a fucking vet. A dude said, "What's good, Art Norman in three? In three what? He getting his belt took in 3 weeks. That's what the fuck is happening in three. Fuck you talking about? We taking that nigga belt back to the town. You know what I'm saying? And niggas gonna be mad at me, mad as fucking me at me on the fucking timeline. Niggas already mad now. I be low key feel like a little celebrity on the net. Every time I scroll down the timeline, somebody's talking about me or posting clips or something about me. Oh, Art Man doesn't know what he's talking about. Art Man do this, Art Man do that. Nigga, get off of Art Man's dick, nigga. That's what the fuck you should do. And get some paper. And enjoy the fight that we're gonna get 3 weeks, man. I got some weirdo nigga posting my clips of me boxing, talking about some, yeah, this is who you guys. This is who you guys listen to. Whole time niggas looking like, damn, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Art Man will beat your ass. How your own fans saying Art Man gonna beat your ass, nigga? Dumbass nigga. But I like Vegas. I like the fact that Vegas is picking Brian Norman. Because I feel like they're blessing blessing Devin Haney fans for that fuck up which happened April 20th, 2024. You know what I'm saying? They blessing us right now, making Dev the underdog. Said Vegas takes all that shades toward Devin considered with the odds. For sure, yeah. Yeah, keep on saying, yeah, Dev's chinny, he can't take a punch. All this shit, man. Brian Norman, damn the competition. He's a knockout artist. Right. Let's talk about that. But I'm looking at pictures of Brian Norman, man. I'm just like, man, please don't fucking sway these odds, man. Posting pictures of you looking drained or you looking like you having a hard time making weight. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, Brian Norman. Don't ruin it for us, man. Now I'm talking shit because I'm looking at Brian Norman, right? When Brian Norman started the camp, nigga was swole. Swole, you know what I'm saying? Got the muscles all on his neck and on his back and all types of shit. No, okay. So the nigga, he started off camp, got the muscles all on his back and shit. But then now we getting closer and closer to the fight. You gotta lose all that big ass muscle on your back and you know what I'm saying, on your arms and shit like that. You gotta lose that shit. And right now he's looking a little be normalish. It ain't looking too hot because fans are starting to realize, well, let me think about it. What happens if this guy doesn't land that knockout punch? What if this guy fades in the fight? Can I really count on him in his boxing ability to beat a sharp, strong Devin Haney moving up in weight, looking comfortable as well? Not moving up in weight and being uncomfortable, moving up in weight and being very extremely comfortable, nigga, looking sharp, fast, with IQ on 1,000. Like, is that somebody y'all want to put y'all money on? You know what I'm saying? Is that somebody you want to put y'all money on while he's struggling to make weight, struggling cutting? That gas tank, I'll tell you right now. Niggas will say, oh, Art, man, just talking shit or whatever. Nah, nigga, we seen this story way too many times, nigga, with the Frank Martin versus Tank. Niggas coming to the gym looking all fucking diesel. And then when you get closer to that fight, but it's not even this week what's gonna hurt him. What's really gonna hurt him is the week of the fight. Watch how crazy Brian Norman looked the week of the fight. Said how you know he's struggling. I know, nigga. Don't believe me? Don't believe me? Just see. Well, like I said, just listen to what I'm saying. Watch during the week of the fight week. Watch how crazy that nigga look on them scales. Just watch. Hold on, my bad. My bad. Family had to go and get some tissue real quick. Anyways, so how you know he's struggling? You can see it. You can see it. Once a guy is really big coming into a fight, and he's already been complaining about making weight, this and that, you could just see it. Shout out to my dude 78 Sports TV. Yeah. So niggas try to tell me, oh no, I'm just tweaking because Brian Norman, he ain't struggling to make a weight. Bro, I'm telling you, don't worry about this week. Worry about fight week. Y'all gonna see. But Norman, he does have a puncher's chance. He said, when has Brian Norman Brian Norman said, nigga, he about to move up in weight. No, he's not about to move. He's been considering moving up in weight. Go look at the last. Matter of fact, don't believe me. Don't believe me. Just go look up the fight week between Jin Kasaki versus Brian Norman Jr. Nigga was looking real slim trim, huh? Go watch that shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Niggas like they acting like I'm just making this shit up. Just go see it for yourself. Don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? Just go see it for yourself. Go look at the Jinkasaki weigh-in. And niggas not putting it, they're not putting it together like this. I'm not saying that this nigga gonna go in there looking like Haney versus Cambosis. Two, I'm not saying it's gonna look like that per se. I'm saying that him cutting weight is gonna show in the fight. Him having troubles cutting weight is gonna show in the fight. Michael, you don't have to wait for these fighters to say, man, I'm fucked up out here. I didn't have to wait until the interview from fucking a couple days ago, Devin Haney talking to Angela Yee, or whoever it was, Angela Yee or whoever the other nigga was. Nigga, I don't have to wait for them for me to know that this nigga was fucked up in the Cambosis 2 fight and the Loma fight and the Garcia fight. The man said he was having troubles making weight. Those the hardest weight cuts for him. The hardest weight cuts for him. You don't think Brian Norman? You don't think Brian is going through a hard weight cut right now? That's what I'm, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas. B. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas, and they thinking I'm just capping. Nigga been making 147 since he was 16. Cool. He doing what he's supposed to do, winning. But you're against a master boxer now, not winning, my brother. You're cutting now. You're about to be cutting weight and you're being drug tested on top of that 9 times. About to be 10. I'm trying to tell you, man. Watch. I just can't wait for the excuses after the fight, though. For real, for real. I can't wait for the excuses after the fight. Niggas gonna be like, oh, well, it was cutting. Well, they was cutting, you know what I'm saying, the weight cut, and I was getting all these drug tests, and they was drawing blood from me. It was hard for me to really concentrate, you know, trying to train, and then they coming in there to take blood out, whatever. I see that shit coming, bro, a mile away. But shout out to Brian Norman. Shout out to Brian Norman because, he's meant to be here. Regardless of what I say or anybody say, he's meant to be here because he has a belt. He has that WBO belt. So he did the right things to be here, right? So we can't take that away from him. Nobody can take that away from him. He's a real champion, a real world champion. But just not for long though. But I'll tell y'all right now, Brian Norman, this is a big step up in competition for him. When I say that, that is not just my opinion. Y'all know this is facts. Jin Kasaki, Devin Haney. Look at Devin Haney's accomplishments and look at Jin Kasaki's accomplishments. Nigga, there's none. There's no Jin Kasaki accomplishment. Nigga. That's what I'm saying. We still going to support Brian Norman at 154. Because that's what's gonna be next. That's what's gonna be next. Brian Norman at 154 after this fight. He gonna get in the mix with Conwell and Xandar now. Yeah, straight up. I'm trying to tell niggas, bro. But it's like this though. With Brian Norman, right? It's not that this nigga is just like he about to come in here walking looking like a fucking mummy. No, it's the fact that he's cutting weight and then now he's about to be fighting an elite champion like Devin Haney. Even though he's not a champion at 147, he's still a champion because no one ever beat him, right? Clean. So he's still a champion going into this fight, right? So now you have to cut weight, get drug tested, cut all that muscle, man. Work as hard as you ever worked. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if Brian Norman tries to throw a bunch of fucking haymakers out the gate. He's either gonna try to box with Dev or try to throw a whole bunch of fucking just crazy haymakers out the gate, man. But I'm telling you right now, sixth round, sixth, seventh round, he gonna fade. He gonna fade. He's going to fade. He's gonna fade. Watch. And people thinking, oh well, he does a lot of jump rope. It's not even just the jump rope and the running and all that shit with that nigga. Look, once you start getting punched on and missing punches, he gonna drown that young nigga. I'm low key starting to feel bad for Brian Norman for real because I'm starting to watch the interviews, the recent interviews, right? And he's like a dude where it's like respect to him. He has to be strong. He has to be strong. And that's the thing. He's in a position where he has to be strong because they're feeding him to the fucking wolves right now. They asked him about experience, and this nigga started talking about, well, me sparring. Not what we did, not what niggas did under the fucking bright lights. Not under the ring lights. Nigga. Nigga talking about he got 12 round fight experience by fucking sparring. Like, nigga, what? All right, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. If he don't stop Devin within the first 4 rounds, he gonna drown, bro. And niggas gonna be like, well, damn, I thought, I really thought that. Nah, nigga, stop thinking. Said they don't know what they watching in that Ramirez fight. Let them bet on Norman. And that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not here to convince nobody. I'm not here to say bet your money on Devin Haney. I'm not here to tell you anything. Just consider my opinion a second opinion from a complete stranger online. But Dodge J said Brian Norman in five. Five what? Brian Norman in five what? He got 5 rounds to do it or it's up. I don't even think he'll be able to. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. I wouldn't even be surprised if Devin Haney style on this young nigga for real. You should hear how Devin is talking in these interviews. It's not like, oh man, I'm gonna go out there and hopefully I win type shit like Brian Norman. It's more like yeah, everybody's saying this guy's a big threat. Watch how I do this little nigga. They say this guy's the kryptonite for my style and all this. Even though this nigga been on the top ranked diet, y'all know the top. And this is so crazy about you boxing fans. Y'all know top rank. Y'all know how they play it, bro. Everybody will brag all day on top rank. They know how to promote an amateur. They know how to build an amateur up. They know how to build them up. Yeah, they know how to build them up. And this nigga right now is in a situation where he had to skip that building up process because his network no longer has a home. I mean, his the company he signed to no longer has a home. Top rank don't have a home. So they throwing that nigga out to the fucking wolves. And hopefully this nigga win. I'll tell you right now, no matchmaker will have your fight three flat-footed guys and then go in there with a guy that won all 12 rounds running. Running. Nigga, if he could do it to Ramirez, what makes you think he can't do it to this nigga? Oh, because Brian Norman knocked out Jinkasaki and he's black. Oh, I tell you, bro. That's what niggas is telling me. Oh, Dev never fought a young black strong guy like this. That's true. That's true. That's true. But if you guys want to use the Brian Norman got all his experience in sparring, well then you gotta throw in Dev was sparring niggas who were black in Floyd Mayweather's gym. Dev was sparring niggas black in Floyd Mayweather's gym and putting belt to ass like them young niggas be saying. Belt to ass. Matter of fact, nigga, it's on footage that he was putting belt to ass to Javante Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no facade. That ain't my opinion no more. Nigga, we seen it now. We done seen the full footage. That's what Dev was doing to other black folks, right? You know what I mean? So yeah. What makes Brian Norman different? Man, some nigga try to tell me that motherfucker. And then Dev was sparring Shakur, like some of the best black American fighters out here. Like, what we talking about? Shakur, motherfucking what's this nigga name? Tank. Them two top black American fighters out here. And you want to talk about he ain't never banged it up with nobody black before. Man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I just be laughing at boxing fans. Like, y'all niggas don't know, bro. Y'all niggas do not know. Y'all really hope y'all wishing on a star. That's why niggas keep on telling me, man, when Brian Norman catch Devin Haney with that knockout, bro. And I'm thinking, like, okay, well, what if he don't catch him with the knockout? What's gonna happen? Well, you just better pray art, man. Look, see, that's what I'm talking about. These niggas they never have no real response. It's always, oh well, Brian Norman, he gonna knock him out. Nigga, y'all hoping this nigga knock him out. Hope. It's all hope. It's no strategy. That's why I'm talking to his pops on Facebook, Brian Norman Sr. on Facebook. And the nigga still talking about some bullshit. Talking about Devin Haney ain't no threat to us. And Jen Kosaki was more of a threat. And Art, man, you don't know what you talking about. You don't know no boxing. I'm like, bro, Brian Norman Sr., if you're listening, shout out to you. Because after this fight, you can finally get that box Chevy you want. You know what I mean? You gonna get that box Chevy and you gonna put it on some Foggiatos, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. That's too heavy. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. Nah. He gonna put some 20s on that motherfucker. Then he gonna pull up to Magic City and he gonna make it rain. Courtesy of Bill Haney and Devin Haney. But one thing, niggas gonna be beltless. Niggas gonna be hella beltless. Where the senior ass at? I'm trying to chop it over his ass. Let me drop the link. So I know he listening. I know this nigga listening. It be 7 in the morning, bro. First thing I do in the morning, I wake up in the morning, kiss my baby, brush my teeth, and then argue with Brian Norman Sr. before I clock into work. It's like a routine. It's like a fucking routine arguing with this nigga. This nigga on every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. Nah, every time I'm on social media, this nigga is on social media arguing about some bullshit, bro. And niggas talking about, well, he's stealing Bill Haney's shine right now. Niggas ain't stealing nobody's shine. Niggas is just working. Did you not see the pad work? Did you not see the nigga in there looking fucking extra mean, lean, strong? Meanwhile, this nigga on Facebook arguing with Art Man. Fuck you arguing with my phone. Said, man, Devin getting stopped on the South got something to say. Nigga, this first of all, if this was rap, Brian Norman would not be no motherfucking Andre 3000, nigga. What you talk about? If this was rap, Brian Norman would not be no Andre 3000, nigga. Or Big Boy. Fuck you talking about? I'm from the South and he not winning. Right. Shout out to my people in the South. Yeah, how that say Shakur not a threat, T or Hitches, that's like less KOs than Haiti. Bro, here's the thing, man. It's not just about KOs. Didn't we just watch Bivol versus Better Beef? And Better Beef is levels above motherfucking Brian Norman Jr. And he couldn't land that knockout punch on a fucking skilled boxer like Bivol. All you gotta do is just box with him and just turn him. That's bro. I ain't no boxing expert. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, I'm not no boxing expert. You know what I'm saying? But from what I've seen, to beat monster punchers like that, you gotta box them. You gotta box them. You gotta turn them. You gotta jab them. Keep that jab in their face. Always have them resetting. Always have them resetting. When they try to get real close and try to bang you off some shit, just pull them in, clinch them. Then when you get out the clinch, pop them with some shit, but to stay behind your jab for sure. You said they all punch harder than Haney. Nigga, Bivol has like one more KO than Devin Haney. What are you even talking about? Niggas just be talking with no fucking facts. Just all opinions, all emotion. But it's not when somebody's a threat, it's not just oh because this nigga's not a he's not a monster puncher, so I shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be worried. No, nigga, you can lose on points, nigga. You can get embarrassed. Nigga, he might not knock you out, but he gonna hurt your feelings. Gonna hurt your feelings. Ain't gonna take your belt in the process. And what you gonna say? Well, the punches didn't hurt. He ain't knocked me out. I mean, he got my belt. That belt fucking 300 fucking miles away, but he ain't knocked me out. Type of dumbass shit is that, man? Some dumbass shit, man. This is called boxing, not knockout. Remember Tank, the knockout puncher? What happened when he fought somebody who was boxing with his ass, who knew some shit that, oh, let me not just keep my foot glued to the fucking floor. You know what I'm saying? Let me catch some shit. Let me shoot some shit back. You know what I'm saying? Let me walk this nigga down. See if he really like that. What happened? Niggas went to the scorecard. Nigga was lucky to get a draw. Y'all idle. I'm gonna be 1,000. This is Artman channel. Y'all make sure y'all go to artmanapparel.com. Best boxing merch in the game. Best boxing merch in the game. Artman Apparel. Y'all idle was lucky to get a fucking draw. Lucky to get a fucking draw, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Stop falling in love with power, bro. I get it to see a nigga get laid out. I seen the knockout live in person. I seen motherfucking Laura knock out Canelo Alvarez's brother in Minneapolis. I seen that shit live. I was like, hey. You know what I'm saying? That's just exciting. It's very exciting. But you gotta understand that if you can't land that knockout punch and you're fighting a boxer and he's just popping your head back every time you try to pull up, you try to clobber that nigga with a fucking crazy left hook and you miss it, nigga, it don't matter how much power you got, bro. That shit don't matter, bro. If you can't land that shit, especially if you're fighting somebody who's skilled. Said he ran from Ramirez. He struggled with Loma. He didn't struggle with, and that's the thing. I was just watching the Lomachenko Haney fight. Great fight. I wish you niggas wasn't haters because y'all can really admire that fight and see that this guy, he's really separated himself from his peers with that performance. Out the gate, Devin Haney popped him with a left hook right on the side of Lomachenko's head and then corner him and start popping him to the body, chase him in the ring, popping him in his fucking gut. Man, that's one of my favorite fights, man. I swear, I don't even care. I tune out the haters. Niggas who say Devin Haney struggled and all that. I tune that shit out. Nigga, that's a fucking 9-3. 9-3 Devin Haney. And I don't give a fuck if you say you mad, if you say Lomachenko, I don't give a fuck. I watch that shit. Lomachenko got cooked. He had no response for that body. He was landing fucking, trying to throw flurries and shit. None of them shits was landing. All them shits was getting caught on Devin's glove. Yeah, there was times where Lomachenko was able to snap that motherfucking straight left. It's because he's a good fighter. Hell yeah, he kept the fight competitive. Popped him with that straight. Nigga said, oh, that's enough to win the fight. Because you landed one punch to fucking Devin several punches to the fucking gut. You landed one straight left. And a whole bunch of flurries got caught on Devin's gloves. But hey, the crowd was yelling Loma. Nigga, bro, the judges didn't give a fuck. Them judges was looking at that fight and said, damn, this nigga had no answers for that body work. This guy is clearly dictating the pace of the fight. He's jabbing him. So yeah, my bad. Had a phone call. So With that Lomachenko fight, right, man? Y'all really gotta watch that shit on mute. That's really the only fight I know. Y'all point to another fight where somebody who commentated on that fight said they had to go back and watch that fight over again without their whole commentary. That's some crazy shit. That is some crazy. So you mean to tell me you're such a fucking hater and just biased motherfucker? Like you had to go back and put yourself on mute? That's I don't know about that. That's I don't know. I don't know about that. Then we see several fights after that that were really close fights. So it makes you think like that really wasn't no close fight if you think about it. What's a close fight? Rob Kasayko versus Foster or Devin Haney versus Lomachenko? What's a closer fight? What's a close fight? Exactly. Niggas will say, "Oh nah, hell nah, that shit was a fucking robbery." That fucking Kasayko fight, nigga. Devin Haney versus Lomachenko looked nothing like that. Nothing like that. Nigga went to the hospital after the fight to get his ribs checked. Bro, I work in healthcare. Nigga, without insurance, sure boxers don't be having no crazy insurance. There's no fucking insurance for boxers. Hopefully he does. But I'm just saying, without insurance, right? Getting a motherfucking X-ray or CT scan, ultrasound, it's not cheap. That shit is not cheap. You don't just go there for the heck of it just because you want to drop some cash. No, you go there because you are legitimately concerned that internally that you're fucked up, right? These niggas talking about some well, body shots didn't do nothing to Lomachenko, really. No, nigga went to the hospital and got a motherfucking CT of his motherfucking ribs. Seen that shit. So y'all see Ryan in the chat. Nah, he ain't in the chat. 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 I'll drop the link right now. Tell him to pull up. I ain't Mill City boxing and none of them niggas. Oh yeah. Yeah. And shout out to them brothers working. Shout out to them working. Ain't no disrespect. I'm just saying I ain't gonna keep it friendly with you. I'm gonna chop it up some real boxing shit with you. I got some fucking comebacks for whatever you saying. Cause them niggas just be letting you run your mouth. Oh yeah, Dev can do this and Dev ain't no threat. Nah, fuck that, nigga. Explain that shit to me. Hop on the fucking mic. Tell Unc to hop on the fucking mic, bro. Hold on, B. I'm trying to get senior on the mic. Last time niggas claim we try to jump him. We try to verbally jump him on social media. He tried to claim we virtually jumped him. We jumped him on social media. Said Devin will get clipped with a hook while moving in a straight line backwards. Brian Dorby gonna get clipped with a jab. Try to run forward. Yeah, that nigga said we electronically jumped his ass. We plugged up our Ethernet cords and jumped him. We wrapped it around his neck. Get the fuck out of here. Let that nigga tell it. So if Haney beat Brian Norman, he has the best resume of his peers. He already got the best resume of his peers, but beating this nigga for sure. For sure. Said E jumped. I'm telling you, bro. Nigga said that we E jumped that nigga, man. Our man in the game. Say y'all cyber thugging. That's what somebody said online. Yeah, I went to Arbet channel and them niggas try to jump me. Said tired of hearing about that weak jab like Larry Holmes or something. We gonna see. I'm still waiting for for senior to come here so we can jump his ass. No, I'm just playing. We ain't gonna jump you. Come outside, senior.
I told you he was in the chat, man. And I already knew he was gonna come because of what you said. He gonna come in this bitch talking, acting like, watch, Brian Norman Jr. only cutting 5 pounds. I'm like,
He
nigga,
really,
shut the
he
hell up.
really, he really can
Shut
be
the
at
hell up,
147
nigga.
all his life, even
Nigga,
when he's
shut up.
70 years old. Nigga,
That
shut
nigga,
up.
that nigga big as hell.
Shut up, nigga.
I ain't gonna
Ah,
cut.
shit.
Cut.
I ain't doing y'all niggas no favors. Imagine a nigga like that
I
talking about
told
cutting weight. We ain't even started cutting weight yet. What is y'all
All
talking
right,
about?
all right, all right,
What the
all
fuck?
right, all right.
Hey, what the fuck is your what is your topic talking about, nigga? We still in Atlanta, nigga. We ain't got to cut weight. That's what. Hey, look. That's what being a responsible fighter look like. We don't cut weight. See, y'all niggas don't even know boxing. We
First of
walk
all,
around at
salute to
100.
Brian
Man,
Norman
this all
Jr.
the shit you
Salute to Brian
saying.
Norman Jr. Shout out to the brother. Shout out to Brian Norman
Not
Jr.
senior. Not
But
senior.
not Brian Normal Senior. You know
So
what I'm
get what?
saying?
Get what? Why this? So salute to Brian Norman Jr. So get what singers say. Fuck y'all hoes. Guess where we at? Guess where you at? You
Guess
sitting
what
out
we
here
say?
being fans, talking what a
Eat a
nigga
dick,
doing,
nigga.
talking about
Eat
what a
a
nigga
dick.
weight cut look like. The man don't cut weight. We don't cut weight the 3 days
So I
before.
see.
Not
I
now
told.
one of
See.
y'all
I
niggas know shit
told you.
about boxing.
I told you he was
Man,
gonna
hold
do
on,
So
it.
hold on,
watch
hold on,
this
hold on,
right
hold
here.
on,
No,
hold
no,
on,
no.
D.
So watch this right here.
D.
Today he wakes up without trying at 158. As if I need to even be telling y'all pussy ass niggas, because y'all niggas don't
Okay,
matter. But wait. What
okay.
you doing is you trying to fish. You want something to talk about. Devin Haney going to sleep. Whoever said no respect for Brian Norman singing, nigga, fuck you. You
What
ain't
that
got to say
gas
shit
tank
to me.
looking
I don't
like,
even
Fuck
know
nigga?
you
you.
too, nigga.
What that gas tank looking like, nigga?
Told you he was gonna say that shit.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
told you.
Hold on. This nigga got this goddamn Cricket Wireless. Let him get his
Right.
shit together. Hold on, man.
With them fake ass shades on, nigga. Stop wearing them
No,
shits.
it's okay. It's okay though, cause he gonna get some new ones after this fight.
Yeah, nigga, he still gonna be ungrateful. See, nigga ain't even got no motherfucking service.
Ah, what the fuck? Come on, man. Nigga ain't got no service.
They gotta upgrade to say they. I don't know why he's so mad, man. You finna get a check. You can upgrade the phone
You
service.
see what I'm talking about? This is shit I'm talking about for real, for real. Cause look,
I told you he was gonna say that shit. Brian Norman Jr. ain't got to cut weight,
he really
nigga.
don't gotta cut no weight. Watch after this fight. Well, what the
All right,
hardest part
nigga.
about this fight was cutting weight. Nigga, I already know how that shit go.
He ain't gotta cut nothing but 7 pounds, nigga. All right, bro.
Hold on, man. CJ, you gotta come back in here. Don't dip out like that, man. Come on, man.
And they getting this shit together. You know he coming back. He coming back.
He said smear campaigns not drug tested and wake up. Hey, a hit dog hollers, right? A hit
Right.
dog fucking hollers. That's all I can say.
Exactly.
A hit
What the,
dog
the
fucking
fuck you
hollers.
so? What the fuck you so?
Why you so
It's,
pressed?
it's why you so pressed, bro. Y'all nigga, you need to do this shit. What the fuck? So it's just like with anyway. Why everybody start like getting suspicious of him? Because he complaining about the drug test. Nigga, we finna be in a fucking fight. This part of the sport. The fuck is you complaining about?
The- my thing is this. I'm just speaking strictly on Brian Norman and his pops. 9 drug tests. Why are you complaining? Just take the drug test. I
Nigga,
thought it was a problem.
Sean Porter said he got tested like 7, 8 times for I forgot who it was for, but Like, bro, this is a part of this shit. Like, and then it's the thing why they do a disservice to boxing. Because you ain't doing nothing but feeding the dumbass crowd that feel like, oh, drug testing, drugs don't mean anything. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You ain't doing nothing but feeding that crowd.
Look, my
You
boy.
doing a whole disservice to a sport you in, bro. You
Hold on, my dude
participating in.
prolific. Hold on. My dude prolific one. He said he'll be able to afford an upgrade after that Haney payday for sure, for
Stupid
sure,
ass,
for sure.
dumbass nigga.
Like I said. Hold on. Like I said, he gonna get that box Chevy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna pull up to Magic City.
You get
He
that
gonna spend that
74
money. Yeah, you know
Impala.
what I'm saying? 74 double less Impala, all that. He gonna get all that, all that. But one thing's for sure, that belt not coming back to Georgia. It ain't
And
coming
then
back
my
to Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
shit, do like Crawford, get that shit right back to they bitch ass.
Right back, nigga.
Here, you can have it, nigga. I don't even want it. I just wanted to whoop your ass.
Said, did they put how many times? Devin got tested the same amount of times. Same amount. That ain't
And
nothing.
what does that matter, nigga? This is boxing. Like, what
Hey,
is wrong with you niggas?
my dude
Like,
Dodge J say he gonna get with the candy paint for sure. For sure. He an old school nigga. He gonna get the motherfucker. He gonna get one of
niggas,
them. He gonna
niggas
put
say
some.
you gonna get some Foggiato.
He gonna put the little M&M. You know how niggas used to have the little M&Ms and fucking fruity pebbles and shit on the fucking. He gonna get that shit.
That nigga gonna get him a
Former.
motherfucking
He gonna
caprice.
get. No, he gonna get a custom made former WBO champ type shit. It's okay.
Nigga,
It's all good.
A box Chevy caprice, nigga. You gonna get that bitch. You know, paint that bitch
Said Haney
red.
with the snake guy, the snack guys. That's how they pass tests.
Here we go with this dumbass snack shit.
Well,
They believe
no.
Ryan, man.
B. Why it even matter? I thought y'all said pets don't matter, right?
Right. Stupid
It don't
ass
matter.
niggas.
Fuck y'all talking about?
Niggas, they don't even analyze their own dumbass shit that they be saying. Right? You niggas are so impressionable and easily influenced. It's amazing, bro. Devin's on steroids, bro.
He's on
People, but he
steroids.
ain't he ain't knocking nobody out. He got pillow fists though. So all right, man. Okay, bro. He on steroids, man. If that make
I
you
just
feel
want to
better,
know what people gonna say after the fight. Oh well, you
they ain't gonna
know,
say shit.
I ain't never seen a nigga, bro. And bro, they'll tell me, Art man, a super fan, but a nigga literally on my channel, y'all can just pull up the footage. The nigga said, well, Jin Kasaki would have beat Devin too. Like what?
They love to say that dumbass shit.
And they got their ringleader, according to boxing. I don't know when he become a Brian Norman fan. I ain't
Hey, that
never
nigga
seen that
blocked
nigga.
me. That nigga blocked me. Right.
This nigga said Brian Norman has a better jab than Devin Haney, better footwork, and better IQ than Devin.
It's
And I
crazy,
posted that
right?
shit on. I posted that shit on Facebook. I said, bro, Brian Sear, do you believe this shit?
Bro,
See, what y'all niggas not gonna do is, nigga, I ain't trying to hear all that, nigga.
hey, it's one dude that be hating on Devin hard. I seen him post something the other day. Like, I was like, yeah, he probably actually starting to. He probably like, man, let me sit down and finally watch. Cause you know half these niggas don't even really sit down and watch this shit. They just going along to get along, saying what everybody else said. So I think it's what's his name, A plus or some shit, daily or some shit. He be hating on Devin hard. And he was like, man, I just went back and rewatched the Ryan fight, bro. He was like, man, Devin looked good, bro, except for the rounds he got knocked down in. But after you watch it again, you could tell that Ryan wasn't right, bro. I'm like, bro, of course. Like, so it's like
I mean,
half of these dudes, they don't even really be watching this shit. Like, they just be
well, I get
going
it though.
along
You
saying
gotta
shit.
understand though. You gotta understand though. That was like a crazy moment. Like we're not used to seeing Devin getting dropped and shit like that. So when he got dropped by Ryan Garcia, it was like, damn. Even I hit the gas. I'm looking like eyes that got big to the motherfucker. Cause I'm like, shit. I didn't expect him to get hit with that shit, but he did.
Everybody acting like that shit was just some normal shit. Ryan just, he's that spectacular. And
But one
like,
thing
nigga,
that
he
caught
ain't
me
never
off
looked
guard
like
from
that.
one thing that caught me off the guard from the jump was just how big Ryan was compared to fucking Dev. I was like, ah,
Man,
nah,
I
this is
swear on my
crazy.
kids, I got witnesses. I said on the same fucking night while the fight was going on, I said, bro, that nigga's on some shit.
He's on
He's
some
on
fucking
some
shit.
shit, bro.
He's on something.
Just like Shakur said, the same fucking thing. Man, I could tell, bro. Then everybody keep coming. Oh, well, how did Sean Haney know he was gonna test positive? Nigga, anybody with a fucking boxing brain or with a regular brain can see that nigga was on some shit.
Shout out to my dude, Respect Ring Media. You see, but fuck that Ryan fight.
Shout out to Respect Green. Shout out, that's my
Let's
nigga,
let's
man.
talk about this Dev versus Brian Norman fight. So with
Man, them
Dev
niggas.
fight, with Dev fighting Brian Norman, right? It's coming up in 3 weeks. You got boxing fans picking sides, and I'm active on social media. I see the tweets. People are saying, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of liking the way Dev is looking, and these are people who are saying
Man,
Dev gonna get knocked out and he
shit
changed
getting
and all this
quiet,
shit.
man. Shit then
Shit
got
getting real.
quiet.
It's getting real quiet because now it's looking like damn. And then the sparring partners then revealed themselves like they sparring Charles Conwell and some more shit. Like niggas that let's be real. If you put 154 Conwell versus Brian Norman Jr., you wouldn't pick Brian Norman Jr. in that fight.
I wouldn't share other niggas that they said, oh, George Conwell, he didn't look good his last fight. I don't know. Nigga, come on, dog. Do you sit down and watch this shit? Niggas is sick, man. And I know for a fact these niggas act like Troy, Newman, and the Conwell cat. Bro, that ain't the only people they got in their fucking camp. That's just the names they revealing to y'all. This shit's gonna be a pretty performance, man. They just in love with this power shit. They see this nigga got all these muscles and he done knocked out these tomato cans. It's just like with Tank. You see Tank ass didn't want to fight Devin though. I wonder why. But these niggas never sit down and realize that shit. Man, why would he nigga? It's called boxing for a reason. We seen Tank against Roach. A
Debo
halfway
Dev. They
a,
call him the Debo Dev.
a halfway decent boxer compared to Devin Roach. And we see how Tank struggled with him. You see Tank didn't want to struggle him. The so-called power punching knockout artist of the sport. If you gonna knock everything out, why the fuck you don't want to fight him? Because you know that's not the easiest thing to do. That nigga's a master boxer.
Hold on. What my dude Dodge say? He said, and so what has Devin knocked out?
You don't gotta knock nobody out. That's what you stupid. And this is the funny thing. When a nigga don't knock this nigga out and take his fucking belt, it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be funny. That's like robbing your bitch ass without a gun. Bitch ass nigga, you niggas don't understand that shit. I don't gotta knock you out, nigga. Taking that
I can't wait
motherfucking
for this
belt,
fight.
though.
This shit about to be lit. Definitely. I just wish that shit was in the States. I would have popped out for sure.
Niggas just don't want to sit there and watch a 12 round fight. But that's this motherfucker finna go 12 rounds. Brian Norman, they watching this shit right now. Shit, they think it's finna go 12 rounds. Yeah, keep on thinking that shit, you dumbass niggas. Think you just finna come in there and knock this nigga out. Like he don't ain't prepared for that. Nigga stupid. But you don't think they preparing for they know what you finna try to do? Cause you definitely ain't finna box this nigga. Cause you can't do that. Like, come on, man. Niggas ain't got too comfortable.
See
They
him
just
working on
got
that pull
comfortable.
counter.
Who you talking about? Oh, Dev with
Oh,
Mickey.
T said I don't be popping out to no fights. Nah, I pop out to a fight. I popped out to that Wilder versus Fury 3. Dolo. Dolo like a motherfucker. I got the footage. Go on my YouTube. Matter of fact,
Yeah, I
fuck my
wish
YouTube.
this.
Go to artmanapparel.com. Best boxing merch in the game. Artmanapparel.com. Best
I
boxing merch
wish
in
it
the
was
game.
in. I wish it was in Vegas, man. I would have made that flight, bro. Vegas ain't nothing but a $300, $400 flight
Look, this is my honest opinion.
from where I'm at.
This is my honest opinion. It's not like I don't hate this nigga Brian Norman, nothing like that. I just think he ain't ready, man. He ain't ready, bro.
I don't hate this nigga like y'all niggas hate
And he
Devin.
know
Man,
he
I
not
hate this
ready.
Brian.
He knows he's not ready.
Nah, they think they finna go in there and knock the nigga out. They confident.
Dev is just he's just ultimately he's chinny. He's never gonna come back from that Ryan Garcia fight. And he's gonna get hit with that left hook forever. Even though in that Ramirez fight, he didn't get hit with no fucking left hook at all.
They
But
wanted
then
that
that
nigga to
Ramirez
get hit.
fight, then that Ramirez fight, Brian Norman Jr. is just his best, Mike Tyson type fighter, Roy Jones, because he beat
See, Art
a nigga
Art
on
wanted to
Thursday
see Art
in the
wanted to
morning.
see he wanted to see more punches in the Ramirez fight too. I know how you feel about the Ramirez fight, but man,
I like how he played it off in that media too. And they asked him about the Ramirez fight. He said, "Yeah, I was just running. Yeah, I was just running, like I
yeah,
said."
man, niggas don't know what they was watching, man. But hey, whatever.
I ain't gonna lie. When you listen to Dev interviews right now, it sound like a nigga who know who hit a lick. He know he hit a lick because
Man,
this is somebody that y'all propping up and saying this nigga's just a destroyer. He gonna beat this nigga Devin Haney. Devin ain't got no chance. And Dev looking like, man, like this is a perfect opportunity to showcase my talent in front of the
perfect
world.
opportunity.
Perfect
Perfect.
opportunity. It's like this nigga just came off a highlight KO reel. Like, if I beat this nigga ass, everybody can be like, oh yeah, you really that nigga. Because look at him. He just, like y'all said, he beat Chinkasaki, who's somebody.
I get it, man. It's not I guess if you ain't been watching this shit for years, it's not the easiest thing to see. But it's like, bro, it's come on, man. Like, look at him and look at him. Look at his movement. Look at him. Look at his movement. Look at his style. Look at his style. Yeah, he got power,
It's just power.
but come on,
Power,
bro.
bro.
Use your fucking head. Come on, man. I wouldn't be saying this shit if I didn't genuinely feel, bro, Devin finna fucking watch this nigga. I'm not saying that show. I'm a Devin. You's a Devin super fan. Nigga, I'm finna get paid. Dumb ass.
That's what I
Watch.
said. I'm like, I don't care about no. Oh, you a man. You a super. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. I
You
got
niggas the
customer.
man fan
I
because you
got,
niggas
bro. I
defending
literally
everything.
had customer pay me in advance for a Brian Nerman versus Devin Haney hoodie of Devin Haney cooking this nigga in advance. Money already in my pocket.
These niggas man fans, y'all going to war for this nigga. Y'all really don't even know. Y'all going to war for niggas cheating. Y'all going to war for niggas
Y'all don't
that
even
don't want to
know
fight. Like, don't want to fight real fights. Y'all going to war. That's man fan shit. Y'all niggas just mad at us because
the
y'all saw
man.
these niggas are real boxing fans and
I'm
they
a,
got
oh
logic.
hold on, B. I'm a man
Okay.
fan because I'm picking a nigga who has most of his careers in championship fights. He's went the distance, right? Now we're fighting a guy who's never went 12 rounds in his entire career. I'm a fool for picking against that. All right,
You a
man.
man fan. You a
All
Haney at.
right, bro. I guess. But
You a
look at the
Haney at.
power. Look at the power.
Man,
Like I ain't been watching boxing for the past fucking years with you niggas. Like y'all ain't watched this shit too. Like, do we not just see boxers beat up power puncher niggas? Like,
man, bro.
did we
These
not
niggas
just see
stupid.
Crawford beat up Canelo?
These niggas dumb as
Did we
hell,
just not
man.
see Bivol beat up fucking Better Beef? Did we not see
Tyson.
fucking hold on, let me okay, they're gonna say, well,
Chris
Devin's not on.
Eubank.
Hold
Eubank
on. This is what
Ben.
they're gonna say. Yeah, they're gonna say Devin's not on the level. Well, what about Paro versus Matias? Dev definitely better than fucking Paro. He cooked that nigga in
Hey,
bars several times.
straight pressure cook. All he do is put up the pressure.
So if
Straight
Paro
power
can beat a
puncher.
nigga like Matias, who
Boxed
has
his head
power,
off. And look, and we seen what the fuck Devin did to Pyro and and Pyro had to go to the hospital after they sparring. The sparring is on YouTube. We seen what the fuck Devin did to him. Beat the shit out of him. His whole team on the sideline laughing, beating
bro?
the shit out of
But
Pyro.
shout out to Paro though, because his
Yeah, I
game
like
plan,
Pyro though. I like Pyro.
his game plan against Matias was excellent. Like
Yeah, I
he
like
just kept
Pyro.
on turn. That's what you got to do to these power punchers. You got to keep on resetting them and turning them niggas. You can't become a sitting target.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's it. Just don't become
Hey,
a
look.
sitting
Let
target.
me just
Pop that jab out.
let me say I've been a fan of Pearl since Montana Love. But look, let me just say this. For people, go look at a fight. It was Matias versus a nigga named Shojahan Ergashev. Ergashev is a brilliant boxer, but he fucked up because he wasn't keeping his distance from Matias, and Matias got the win. He stopped him. He stopped on the bench, but he wasn't keeping his distance. He was looking good throughout the fight. Looked like he was gonna win, but he wasn't keeping his distance. He thought he could stand there with him. Now you gotta, yeah, just like you said, you gotta turn the nigga, you gotta keep on moving. Cause that's what Matias do. A lot of pressure fighters, they just keep coming forward. They getting hit, they keep coming.
Even
Like,
even I forgot. It was just one fight, man. I was just watching it on Facebook. It was an older brother. He fought Hagler. I forgot this nigga name. Damn, I can't think of his brother name. But he
Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard.
no, he beat
Perfect fucking example.
He beat Hagler by just jabbing his ass. He got knocked out in the second fight against him, but in the first fight, he just jabbing him, turning him, punching in combination of keeping his distance, making this nigga reset. You gotta frustrate him. Like Muhammad Ali just said. No, he didn't just say it, but somebody just posted it. Basically, you have to use your brain in this
Your
fight, man.
brain, nigga.
You got to use your brains. You know what I mean?
Your brain, man. This is a
The
fight,
bull
man. If
versus the matador. Yeah, you
he
could be
going this way, I'm
strong.
going this way. He go that way,
Yeah,
nigga.
man, I go this
Man,
way type shit.
man,
Got a
bro.
game plan. Nick, and that's how you know Nick, the dude was really the greatest because to think of have that type of level of thinking back then when it comes to
Back then,
boxing,
bro.
it's
Yeah,
like that's smart. Why? Because back then I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of like more of like
niggas
a
was
brutal
slugging.
sport. Niggas was
Right, niggas
slugging
was
hard.
slugging. Muhammad Ali revolutionized that shit. Before him, you had Sugar Ray Robinson. He was a slugger, but he still had, you could see he had some defensive skill, some technique in his style. But yeah, Muhammad Ali came in. Yeah, man, I'm
You gotta
bobbing and
think.
weaving, nigga. Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Come on, man. But everybody just, hey, they want to see niggas get knocked out, especially the person that they've been sold to believe ain't shit, which is Devin Haney. This whole media campaign to discredit him and make him look bad. They so stupid and impressionable that, well, he must not be that good. They gotta see that. They not gonna rest until they see it. And they try to convince everybody who will listen.
Yep. Hey, but I gotta get up out of here, y'all. But artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. We 3 weeks out. We're gonna keep on talking about this fight. I ain't
Fucking
stopped
right.
talking about this fight. Everybody talking about stop talking about fuck that. We're gonna keep it cooking.
Fucking right. Our man apparel.